Hello guys, thanks for coming to see us. Got some updates on installation and the product that we're building. You know, our normal product that we launched in November 2020 works on standard single skin flue really well. So if you've got a new installation, you will just fit the unit into the top of the collar and your single skin flue goes in perfectly. So that's great. A lot of people fit them to retrofit them, obviously, and in that case the easiest way to do it is actually to cut the flue. So you've got your flue here and you cut it just above, so you've got space to put the unit in. That works most of the time, but in some cases you'll find when you cut it, well, this one will go in, but in some cases you'll find, particularly if it's vitreous enamel, that the enamel makes it so fat that it's exactly the same size as the unit, which is a pain. But we have a solution for that. And the solution is to use, instead of our standard 5-inch, our 125mm, you use our 130mm. We actually made these for charnwoods because charnwoods have a really thick stovepipe, but they work really well. If your stovepipe is a bit thicker, you can use it then. And then you just fill in the gap here with either with rope or with your standard filler. So we have a solution for that when your vitreous pipe is too thick to go into the standard unit. But another problem that we've had since the beginning is that works great on single skin, but when you use twin skin, it's a bit ugly. So your twin skin, you'll fit in exactly the same way. So you put your spigot, so normal twin skin goes into the bottom of the flue like that. There's your spigot, goes in there. On our unit, obviously, you put your spigot in there, build your flue off it, you've got the gap there, which is unsightly, and a lot of people have preferred to wait until we've got a solution to that before they do that. And we have a solution to that, and that solution is more or less one of these. It's a locking band, extra size, and you simply put it on over there. But then you've got a problem, because your pipe, even when you cut the hole for it, is too short. So what we've done is make the units like this. So we've basically just extended the inlet and the outlet so that when it goes in, you put your spigot on, you put your flue on, and you put your covering band on, and tighten that. Your nozzle will still come out and blow past the locking band. We're not making these and we're not drilling the holes because all the Twinwall systems are slightly different. They all have different locking mechanisms, and the top of the stove and the height of the collar is always different. So what you'll need to do is to either get the locking band that goes with your system, so that your supplier makes, whether it's MeFlues or FlexiFlue or whatever it is, and fit that to your stove and then mark it up and drill it. Or you can actually get one of these, because if you look, as long as you can cover the bottom, it still looks absolutely fine. And you'll see in this case, for example, if I were fitting this, there's additional distance at the bottom of the unit, because this is very long. The spigot, just to look, the spigot is actually taller than our system. So in that case, I would take an inch off the bottom there, so it sits lower down, seals, and then this locking band will cover the entire space between it. But you'll see lots of stoves, this collar is different height on different stoves. There's actually, if you look at the contours and things like that, you've got the top is above the actual top of the stove, so that there's a plate on things. So we can't make systems to fit all of those. So you need to adapt the system that you've got. But this one, which I'll put a link below the video, is actually very flexible. It's the widest one we've found. It was one of our customers who sent us a link to it, and it works really well. It looks nice, it looks, and it's a solution that will make your Twinwall system look much better. And the key to it is a beautiful system. If you've got a problem with distance to combustibles, you can also insulate this. And MeFlues actually do a system. They have an adjustable flue length. It puts on and it goes right to the bottom. And their system comes essentially with a band like this, but with the insulation to go through inside that. And I'll also put a link to the insulation that you need for that if you just want to make your own. So we've got 2 steps forward. One is providing the Twinwall system, and the other is providing a system that will actually allow you, instead of faffing around with a single skin flue up, having to do things, simply to cut the flue. And when you're cutting it, and if you've got thick, particularly vitreous flue pipe that isn't going to fit in, use the 130 system for 5-inch, and because it fits fine into your collars. And we're making a 155 system for the 6-inch to solve the same problem. So that's 2 quite big breakthroughs, which should allow more of you to indulge in a Rico heat this year. Thanks very much.